Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Damn, that's good. America.
Damn, you're fucking crying.
Monkey D. Goofy. D. Goofy. You're slobbering this bad guy.
Why would they do that, bro?
Bro, because it's getting you ready. Yeah, no! Yo, what is good, people? It's your boy T-Rav. I am back with another video. Right now, we got My Hero Academia, chapters 325 through 329, maybe. If I get too hyped, then we'll see how it goes, because, you know, this is one of those series for me where if I got a whole lot to binge like I do right now, I'm like 14 chapters back, then it's very difficult for me to stop. But, you know, like I said, we'll see. So, let's get hoodie mode engaged. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do things proper like. So, quick updates, right? So, I just reread chapters 319, 318 through 324. And really, let me just say, like the past 15 chapters or so that we're just coming off of the back up from where I'm at, dog, it changed a lot of things for me in My Hero. And I really want to say, going back to the villain arc that we had, where Shigaraki's basically having his, oh my God, his tuning exams where he's becoming his own MC. It's wild. But man, let me just talk about the last few chapters I just read, okay? Because this whole fight that just took place between Class 1A and Deku was, dog. Horikoshi he has to have all this stuff planned out multiple chapters at a time, because I don't think you really get the emotional impact of what he's going for until you're able to literally just read it all back to back. And I know that's with a lot of series and stuff like that, but when I was reading this week to week, like, don't get me wrong, it was hurting me, right? It really, really was. And mainly just for Deku, because, like, the stuff he's putting himself through, it's wild. It's a hell of a burden. But to try and get the whole picture of what he was going for, I think it's too difficult, especially with all the different characters that Horikoshi's bringing in here, to all the little callbacks and stuff, literally going all the way back to the very beginning of the series, stuff like that. To now where we're at, where he's brought back to UA and brought in front of the people. Now, this asks a very, very serious question, right? Is it right for him to be there in a safe place, but in a sense, endangering the people? Really and truly, I'd say no. I would say no. It does not make any sense. You could argue it makes sense because you want to have all your heaviest hitters basically at your home base. It's lawless out there. You have no footholds anyway. So it's like, might as well protect the area you got and then try and push outwards, right? But because they could attack UA or whatever when you're not there, because you're off running around, you know, handling threats that could all be decoys while they're actually going to get what they want and then have something over you. I get that. But man, it's like, is Midori wrong for taking the approach he is? Because honestly, I think that Midori is right. Doing what he's doing is working in a sense because, you know, All For One's one of the type of niggas, dog, where he said, it's your turn now. Like, I'm out. I'm gravy now, baby. You know what I'm saying? And then Shigaraki's doing his thing too, so I'm about to come back for the crown. And honestly, you know, as much as I like Shigaraki, there's a reason why Deku said that he has to save him too. Because, bro, All For One is still, he is not passing the torch like he's saying, dog. I really don't think so. All For One was it all to himself. And What his real true objective is so difficult to know because the history's too much. The history's way too much, dog. Like when we was getting stuff about the first, like his younger brother, like to really know how, I gotta go back and read that shit, dog, because to know how All For One is really thinking, there's stuff that's been left out, obviously, so we can't reveal everything yet. But dude, All For One, he's got too much energy, boy, too much energy. So yeah, he wants Deku to be in this type of position, but I think he kind of enjoys it. He's enjoying the game. He wants to see how long he can last, and he probably won't even go after UA as long as Deku keeps on doing what he's doing. But now that he's bringing, or not bringing, but his friends are forcing the issue and forcing their way in the midst of their battle, casualties have to happen, dog. And I hate to say that, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and to think of the impact that's gonna put on Deku, because he was trying his hardest not to involve these guys. He really, really was. Like, he cares so much about his classmates, and then everybody else, all that. He even abandoned All Might, for God's sake. Still need to figure out what was going on there, because he's just chilling with Stain. If one of them dies in the process, what's that gonna do to this dude? Because you saw, he went from being a crybaby to someone who wouldn't even cry anymore because he had gotten so mentally to a place. And then he's having a flashback where his eyes is just whited out, like he's not even there. So it's like, I'm ready to see what All For One does to him to push him even further, because I'm telling you, it's how ruthless he is with like the lady sniper from before, Lady Gohan or whatever. Man, that's crazy because I liked her so much, and then just boom, dead her ass. But no, she's still fighting. So we'll see. This nigga plants bombs in people's quirks if you go against him, dog. It's like the need to control everything is so great that I just really don't feel like he's giving it up to Shigaraki like we think. Shigaraki's become devastated. But somehow this dude's gonna get that power back, and it's gonna be like, just remember, the reason why he took Shigaraki in the first place was just to get it All Might. That's his predecessor's grandchild. So yeah, you know, I rambled long enough. No, I'm sorry. I had to just let you know where my mind's at, I respect what Class 1A is doing, but I was kind of rocking with what, you know, on Deku's side on that. Now, obviously, you got to keep yourself in shape, bud, okay? You can't be out here falling down on the job, because there's no way he would have lost to some like dictator if he wasn't, you know, running himself ragged. But, okay, let's go. Chapter 325. What is the title of the chapter? We don't know yet. Koda's running. Minetta's running. What gives, Ida? This isn't our moment. Isn't that right, Uraraka? Bro. Best girl. Best girl, no question. Midoriya, the bonds of one for all. Midoriya, I'm sorry. I was too scared to run over here. Sorry, I'm so sorry. See, he was even scared just based on how he's looking. It's wild. But then that lady stood up and said that stuff. I had to try because I want to be like you. That's why I'm here. You get it? So don't cry anymore. You'll be okay. And obviously this nigga's blubbering like a baby. I mean, he's not all, you know, crazy looking, but obviously he's crying heavy right now. Oh, Koda. You're a UA student then. Yes, man, she picks him up. Yeah, I like that. Several shelters turned me away. No hetero morphs allowed, they said. There was one rejection after the next until UA finally took me in. But, well, this means I get to see you again. How lucky for me. Thank you for saving me, my crybaby hero. Yep. instead of freaking out and laying blame every which way, why don't we take a moment and hear these folks out? Yeah, you fucking bitch. Damn, it's always that one heckler in the crowd. Well, why aren't y'all doing more? Well, why aren't you? Well, you do something. You do something. It's the hero's job. Shut the fuck up. All right? God. See, it's no wonder that people they try to really okay, they're trying, all right? They're trying. Even though you shouldn't be protected out here complaining like that. All right, so the boy is not asking to kick up his feet and stay here forever, right? But supplies and good help are hard to find out there these days. So this boy needs a break before the world grinds him down to nothing. This place is his last best bet. Like, obviously, come on, man. That's the long and short of it, right, heroes? Indeed. Why not Shinketsu then? If they've got the same setup, except they probably react the same way over there. To be frank, until our world went to hell, I never realized it myself. I was like a spectator and heroes were performing on a stage. That's fucking heavy. That's heavy. Because what can you do in the face of some godly ass people? If your power and your quirk ain't on that level, then there's literally nothing that you can do. Once upon a time, the unmatched All Might showed us how to be a hero. Bro. God. This nigga's back, boy. His back was crazy. And he was just decent at all times. Boom. He was the act to follow and everyone cheered him on. But along the way, people forgot about the heart and soul that made the man. The stage is gone. Now the theater's knocked down. With failure after failure, heroes can't be hoping for glory and riches at this point. Alright, Horikoshi. Horikoshi flexing. You flexing, y'all. Heroes can't be hoping for glory and riches at this point. So many of those folks we once called heroes have hung up their capes. Think about it. Those ones who are still left, still fighting, what do you think they're fighting for? If we reject the ones still standing up for what's right, what do we even have left? How will there be any chance in hell of going back to our old lives since we're all hurting here? But let's stop and use our heads. How long can we be spectators on the sidelines? But there are rumors of a guy with multiple quirks dressed in rags. They say he's either an agent of the villains or maybe a true hero. So tell us. Say you get to rest here for now. Will we get to go back to our old lives eventually? How am we supposed to, how are you, see, bro, he's trying. This is how you gotta be the symbol of peace, dog. You gotta let them know. Yeah, it's on my back. It's on my back. Everyone is in this together with me. So yes, we'll bring it all back. Stop crying, Deku. Be a man. Didn't you happen to hear the Gravity speech? Come in and see for yourselves. All is well, at least for the time being. Now let's trust the ghostly man. In the end, all we did was cause more pain for Deku. No real progress, just a roundabout way of getting to this point. No progress. I disagree. Yeah, because these people, yeah, some of them would have stood up for him, but These other stories, the legends about him, that all wouldn't be there had he not gone and done what he did. A hawk's nose. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't get as hype as I would like to because I'm over at grandma's. Okay, trying to keep it down. All right. No progress? I disagree. We're seeing it here. One for All is a network of power that links people's hearts. Their kingdom hearts. It tied All Might to Midoriya, and then Class A kept Midoriya in the game, and RavMediaxLOCATIONtalk linked these people to Midoriya. If all of us are even a little bit capable of seeing each other as united, as one, then I see a future where heroes have time to kill. One's so bright we can't help but grin. And his mom gets to him. I'm not gonna lie. I bet his mama gonna have some words for him. I bet she is pissed. And then All Might, imagine if he sees All Might again, but dog, I don't think he would kill him, obviously. Right? Thane wouldn't do that. He idolizes All Might. So there's no way he's killed him. What if he wants to test Midoriya's resolve for real? I don't know. Can't rule nothing out. But I don't think he did. He's gonna get to see him. That's for sure. What's so bright we can't help but grin. Bro, Viz, come on, man. You gotta do better. Viz crapping out on me, y'all. Hey, we gonna make it. Father, we do this together. Oh, yeah. Look at him. He's literally got his fucking skin stapled on. Yeah. This was beyond my power, but your class achieved it. Aizawa, be sure to tell my class president job well done for me. Alright, go on. Got one though. That's the leg fairing. I won't be the next miracle, I can tell you that. And Kurogiri, I try to speak to him every day, but no progress on that front. The breakthrough you and Mike had was the inspiration. To ship some Nomu Kurogiri included, to Central Hospital in secret and begin restorative research. What? To ship some Nomu, Kurogiri included, to Central Hospital in secret and begin restorative research. The copy of his quirk was pulverized by Murica. Yeah, she's a fucking badass. But if you hadn't reached through to Shura Kumo's spirit that day, no place in this planet would be an impenetrable stronghold anymore. It may be faint and as elusive as a cloud, but there still remains a wisp of hope for us. Still keeping up the strategy against Toga? Yes. We have inferred the limitations of her quirk in terms of quantity of blood ingestion and transformation duration. Accordingly, we are only admitting evacuees into UA after keeping them in isolation for long enough. Then UA really is our stronghold. And it's time for payback. Yes, of course. Wait, is that his old doctor buddy? And then, let's go. I don't have no time to waste. Let's keep cracking, baby. Chapter 326. Where are you off to now? I'm checking in on the hero-heading groups who refuse to join the shelter ectoplasm. I know I can't stop you. I'm coming to. Whether you like it or not. And he left. Who are you really? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. That top panel of Midoriya flying away and he can't catch him, it's one of my favorite panels last year. No question. Who are you really? As he stands there with a mask on the ground and a statue off in the distance. City's destroyed. And there's nothing he can do. That's crazy, dog. He picks up the mask, looks at the statue. I am not here. You couldn't do anything for your disciple when he was hurting. You can live, you can be here for a lot of people. That's all the push they need. At this point, you're only getting in the way, All Might. Huh? What a vile blasphemy against a great hero. Bro, look at his face, dog. You can't even see his pupils, dog. All Might. Bro, I love All Might, dog. And honestly, it was really crazy. I think I've liked him more since he lost his power. Because he's fighting the only way he can, dog. And he made a promise to that boy. Take it back, you witless fool. Hero killer state. Bro, he's looking at him like, you never crossed my path back when I was still on the job. Our face-to-face meeting got delayed, but I never imagined we'd meet like this. Explain yourself. Sure, you missed a lot while you were locked up. You see, I am All Might in the flesh. Not that you know it looking at me now. Wrong. You're not All Might. I can't blame you for doubting me. And he went into the mode for just a second. So, gonna kill me or no? You're not All Might. You sham. What are you gonna deny him 3 times? Biblical. What the hell? Bro, this is a sick panel. Stain looks crazy. Got the sword out. You sham. Here upon hero holy ground. Oh, hero holy ground. You dare to falsely claim the mantle of hero? Who are you really? I presume to call yourself a hero. Speak. Bro, did this man go to jail, have a spiritual awakening, praise be to him, almost high? What's going on? Falsely claim? Fair enough. My whole life, I felt spurred to action. I couldn't sit back and accept it when the madness kept taking from people, when their daily lives were stolen away so senselessly. Powerless though I was, I refused to sit on the sidelines. I had to make the world a better place somehow. But I've run my course now, and this is the end result. It's just a fucking city, dog, and ruins. Damn. Because, bro, when you boil it down, all of that, and what did it come to? He probably feels just like his whole life's work has been invalidated. Everything he sought to actually do, his dream, was never actually fulfilled, because this is the result. Because maybe he wanted to strive and be a symbol of peace, really, but I think it's more in line with this. All he really wanted to do was make the world a better place. But that's where it got him, in the end. And this is the end result. I'd give my life in an instant to protect my disciple, but I couldn't bring myself to tell him to take time for himself. Bro, he was like, he wanted to tell him to just relax. He wanted to tell him to take care of himself, and he couldn't do it. But you're not wrong, All Might, because if you were to say that, you would be then saying that he's not good enough to fulfill his dream. Just because you were able to do that doesn't mean that he would be able to do that at that moment. But you still couldn't tell him not to go rush in the battle. That's kind of crazy, dog. That's kind of crazy. You can't do that. You have to protect him until he's ready. It's hard to explain, but I feel as if I'm the only one who's become more and more distant from the heroes, from heroism. And staying leaps at him. He kind of just rushes and gets him out the way. And behind a rock is a little girl's going up to the statue. What's this? From the start, I haven't felt real bloodlust from him. A warm embrace, I don't know if we're pals on that level yet. Ideal timing, behold. They did it. Why is he talking like this? They did it again, huh? I'm not here. So what's up? Goes and uses her quirk to hop up. Well, until they get the message. Every day she purges the blasphemy erected by hero detractors. Who are you really? This nigga's masterful. This nigga's masterful. Every day she purges the blasphemy erected by the hero detractors. The blasphemy! She's likely travels from a nearby shelter and causes no small inconvenience to those in charge, risking her life out here, and for nothing. Why on earth would she? Why that woman? It's the last person All Might saved. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Damn, that's good. That's good. Horikoshi is out here going crazy right now, boy. Whoa. I thought we was gonna settle down. He's like, nah, let's go. Let's go. That's wild. I'm telling you, I think my hero just wants to try and make me cry today or something. Like, what's going on? I'm a real man. I ain't afraid to cry. But damn. This is crazy, dog. And of all people to save All Might, to be a hero killer. Madness. Well, we obviously knew he wasn't out for smoke on him like that. He respects him the most of anybody. And he probably even respects what he's doing now, like 10 times more. Yeah. Yeah. And he sees, in the worst of times, All Might would maintain that grin and devote every fiber of his being to the people. It had nothing to do with powers or quirks. The man we knew as All Might could not live his life any other way. He carved his ideals into his very soul and was lauded for it. Who are you to presume to know the first thing about All Might? No, look upon this woman. The end result, you say, his influence lives on. The flickering ember he left behind is nurtured by those select few who succumb neither to chilling rain nor howling wind. The seas spread forth and the heavens rip asunder. Let's go, Stain! Until the ember grows anew into a roaring blaze, the people must not let the fire die out. No matter how undignified they struggle, you struggle on. They must stoke the flames so long as they draw breath. I'm doing my best. You too, okay? That's too good. Well, that's too good. A hero can only claim that title as long as his soul burns fiercely in service of others. However, say a god has fallen prostrate upon the earth and his divine soul has turned feeble and mortal. What is he talking about? This nigga is acting like he's a prophet. Which you saw that all this time you've been, no, I don't presume to know you, but if you are a true hero, make use of this information from my time in Tartarus. Bro, please give us the good, Stain. Then come for the life of Stain, the man who murdered 40 heroes, all for the sake of fixing this society. Oh, the brain's letting up. Stain be coming through with moments, dog. Moments. Besides All For One, and I only say All For One because of what he's going to be, or what I feel like he's gonna be. Stain is still my favorite villain in this series thus far. I don't blame him totally for what he's doing. Yes, he's fucking crazy. Alright? No two ways about it. He is crazy. But it's equal opportunity, dog. I hate to say it like that, but it is. Heroes, villains. If you're not contributing to the right side, you're on the wrong side. Alright? Matt. Let me see the fist. Man. Whoa. Bro, let's just make sure we running. Are we running still? I'm rolling, baby. Alright. Dog. Who are you really? All Might. Deku. Yes. Fuck, man. This series right here, boy. Oh, no. Madness. Alright. We rolling. Crazy. 327. Set the temp to a toasty 42 degrees Celsius. Heat that bath. Here we go, Scooby-Doo. Like, come on, dog. We were so heavy. All these chapters, and then we back to the Scooby-Doo-ness. Nonsense, the idiots have arrived. Ridiculous. My God. Strip them down. Lather, rinse, repeat. And don't, okay, number one, Mineta, never ever hold another man like that, ever. Why are so many other naked men helping one naked man take a bath? Idiots. Most things in this world can be solved by a good bath. You trying to fill the tub with dirt? Scrub his skin raw with a wire brush and industrial strength cleaner first. Gotta mind the instructions and suggested amount though. Even after the grand apology, alas, nothing has changed. Try to be better, man. Be better. I'm still aiming for the number one. Haven't given up on that. Okay, can we do this later? Which still makes all of you my rivals, including you, Deku, Izuku. Two challenge. Deku is fine. Gotcha. I don't know the meaning of challenge. He's trying to say his name, but he still says it. Deku. He's like, Deku's fine. Honestly, Deku's not a bad name. I know it means useless. That's fine. Still, that desire to improve is a good thing, right? Let's use this chance to beat Bakugo at his own game. Fat chance. Rest. Where's Murica? Already snoozing. Her and a few others crashed as soon as that sense of relief hit. All right. I'm so grateful to all of you, and I'm really sorry for the trouble. Yeah, that stuff about one for all. We got your message. The shock's kind of worn off since we read that letter from you, but still, going from quirkless to a top tier power, that couldn't have been easy. Literally bone breaking, as we know. What does it feel like? I wish you had told Hawks to answer his phone. Midoriya must be exhausted, so let's let him sleep. Why else did we drag him back here? Did you just naturally make an appearance doing that pose? Mineta is always on point, boy. Look, Mineta, never dunk another man naked upside down like that again. But just stay on point, like every other time. I'm okay. Don't know if I could even fall asleep just yet. Rate my pose. Expulsion out of 10. Why not? I treated All Might pretty horribly. I haven't seen him since. I can't sleep until I apologize, but he's not picking up his phone. I didn't see. This nigga's in the fucking window like a ghost. I am here to say sorry for being of so little help, Midoriya. That's crazy. You've always done so much for me, All Might. You think we could get a mighty apology of our own since you just left us in the dark and just bounced? I love Nina. The battle that will decide it all is close at hand. I'm no longer an active player on the board, so I am sorry for any anxiety I may have caused. I have convinced myself of that. Staying. I'll skip the details, but I acquired new intel. We'll have some answers soon enough. I'll crawl through the mud if that's what it takes to join this fight with them. It's nearly time to muster all our forces. These days, my own body limits how much I can contribute, but even so, All Might. To follow these kids wherever that inner flame leads them. To see them along that journey. Those tonkatsu bento boxes gave me the strength to go on. I got all messed up because I didn't have you around, so. Together, okay? We should protect all we hold dear. I'll show these kids I can catch up to the heights they've reached. Thank you. On that note, I must depart. What? Where? Why? To join Endeavor's group. I have yet another matter to attend to. Tell him at least send an email. Of course. You mad or something? Angry on me? Only racked with concern. So Endeavor and the other heroes aren't joining us here at UA? He'd rather not be around other people if he doesn't have a good reason to, because of the threat Dabi represents. Besides, it's not like the whole affair forced a change of heart, and all the evacuees staying here. Oh, his nerves have calmed his nerves. His nerves have calmed at least. Given that I'm Dabi's brother and Endeavor's son, I think I'm also still viewed as a concern. That's some heavy family drama, dude. Must be eating you up inside even though you didn't do anything wrong. In a way, I did. Obsessed with the blood in my veins, I lost sight of my origin. That's a bar. But I've changed, and I'm going to prove it until nobody has to worry about me anymore. Respect that. Respect that. What a man's man, taking my, making my tear ducts cry uncle over here. All the evacuees haven't necessarily had a change of heart. Yeah, I guess not. But hey, how about this? No, I'm not saying the situation's the same, but what gives cut that out? Oh my. Oh my. Is that, what is it, Jiro? Remember that other time some people were less than thrilled about us and our status? If we're trying to reassure people and bring smiles to their faces, I just might have an idea. Oh goodness. The motley crew they have there. Like last time at the school festival. Let's show them everything we're made of. We pulled it off once, didn't we? That's true. Because it's not only about bringing it all back the way it was. We got to make the world a better place than before, and we'll do it together. Going beyond and all. He sleeps. Well, no offense, HORIKOSHI. I don't want to see another school festival, okay? I want to keep, this is nice rest right here. This is all the rest we should get. All right. Let's go to page 12. No, all right, page 14. With Garaki in custody, they compared his polygraph-based testimony about Shigaraki's growth rate to the results of the Nomu research over at the Central Hospital. It's tough to predict how long it'll take the upgrades to fully adhere in a living subject, but Garaki and Central Hospital are saying he needs at least 2 full months of rest before he achieves completion. That info also squares with the testimony from the assassins Deku captured. All for one's trying to get his grubby mitts on one for all before Shigaraki's body is perfected. Whatever he's scheming, if we're looking at a date 2 full months after the attack on Tartarus, that gives us 1 more month of wiggle room to make our move and take the fight to all for one and Shigaraki. Oh, how are you gonna beat both of them? And this nigga Shigaraki, yeah, he's chilling, but he ain't a bitch. Does he look like a bitch? He ain't that. So you better bring in some heavy hitters. That's all I can say. Who you got left? We ain't got nobody over here. Endeavor? Bro, my man was struggling with Nomus. I'm sorry, but that's facts. That's what we thought. All Might was given some intel by that mad zealot of his Stain. Zealot of his, because he's literally devoted to the religion of All Might. Security records from Tartarus, to be exact, along with what's basically a deranged love letter to All Might. Stain wasn't planning to hand over that intel to anyone but the man himself. Who would have thought that the hero killer would actually end up being a hero ally? What did he... Only a true hero may act as the recipient of this information. That disqualifies the phonies, riffraff, and outlaws who bear false mantles and act solely out of contemptible self-interest. All Might is the only hero worthy of my respect. All Might is the only one worthy ending my life. Now more than ever, the masses cry out for that unshakable sense of justice. he embodies that pure absolute justice. The world has grown dark indeed, which is precisely why the symbol of peace must stand tall in the vanguard and lead us all to a more just society. Now we don't get anything. Damn it! Although it's good information. Just reaffirms how Stain is and how he views All Might. I don't know why Vision's doing this. Like, let me read the next chapter, dog. All right. We're plugging through. Chapter 327. You know, it's fine. Necessary and fine. What did Stain tell them? What did Stain tell them, though? That's interesting. What would he have of value that could help them against All Might and Shigaraki? It's almost too hard to speculate at this point. Oh, yeah. No man is an island. Or whatever the hell that means. Okay. Where's my drink? Back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right. About a month ago, Counter Court Maximum Security Special Prison Tartarus. Buildings falling, crumbling, massive fires, shit. Yeah, that motherfucker. Destroyed. Women. Give me some women. Never thought I'd see the day when I could start collecting females again. Whoa. Shit. Dog. Put that nigga back under the ground. What the hell? It's collecting women. You tripping, dog. Oh. And that dude gets deaded immediately. What's going on here? I haven't heard a word of news about anything beyond these walls since my arrest in Hosu City. But if Tartarus has fallen, the world beyond must be in dire straits. Oh, this was Stain about a month ago. Okay. Whoa. Bro, this nigga really ain't got no nose. My jack. Nothing left here. The others met their grisly ends, gripping firearms. But this one clutches something else, like a babe in his arms. Tug, why grab this and not a weapon? The ragged breathing of a man doomed to die. I require information. Chizome Akaguro. You worked with Shigara. This is not for you. So it's something that matters to him. Do you see his face? It's that stored data. You killer. Drop it. That must reach the right people. Give it back. Not for you. Must do my duty. This era has gone awry. Rest assured your conviction will reach the right man. Akaguro, are you a man or a beast? That's his name? I'm merely an ally to the world as it should be, but a beast all the same. What the fuck? He looks fucking fierce. Oh my God, bro. If I was at home, I would lose my mind. Bro, why is he standing like he is literally Jesus Christ? It's all for one. It's all for one. Let my people go. Sit back now. Damn. Are you kidding me? Bro, I'm gonna have to take a break. There's no way I can read 10 chapters, dog. It's too much hype. Madness. Madness. That nameless man guarded this data to his dying breath. As for its true value, I cannot say. Bro. So I will deliver it to the only one who has earned my trust. To his final moments, that guard held a dying ember of resolve to act for society's sake. You must pick up where he left off. Bro, the respect he has for people with that resolve. If it happens to line up with his, dog, he will do anything for you. That's why he's so interesting. He's so interesting. Because everything began with you. All Might delivered the intel to Sakakochi's people and later rejoined them after speaking with Deku at UA. Glad to hear you've patched things up with Midoriya. Anyhow, we're really losing faith getting help from a killer like this, but what is it? Tartarus' system is a standalone one, built that way in order to prevent interference from external forces. So normally nobody else would have access to this data in any form. As for the data itself, it concerns the cause of their system shutdown, the same radio waves that Shigaraki made extensive use of in the main battle. In this case, the prison was hit with those blasts over and over from inside and out, because All for One himself must have synchronized with his vestige residing within Tomura Shigaraki, right? Well, Sansa, yes, the piece of his consciousness inside his quirk works as a conduit for sharing thoughts. Disgusting. I'm sorry, it's too good. It's too good. Man. I've experienced the same phenomenon with One for All. The problem is that it isn't a two-way channel. The vestige of me within One for All seems to have access to my thoughts, but I never experienced any sort of syncing with the vestige's thoughts. Except recently, when I touched the boy, or rather, when I was close enough to touch him, whatever my vestige was thinking and feeling sort of flowed into me. It's not words exactly, more like feelings flowing from you. Even if we suppose that all for one can sink to a greater degree than one for all, do we really believe that his real body, locked up 500 meters below sea level, could receive such specific thoughts from the vestige in Shigaraki? Stranger Things, right? Kind of like a twin connection. That could very well be, but in that, oh my God, can you get it out, Trent? Get it out. That could very well be, but in this case, they use those radio waves to communicate. These radio waves can be used as signals. We should assume that a man in possession of that same quirk could receive and interpret those waves, and the waveform data on that storage media resembles a conversation. Then it's already been decoded. What are they saying? Make him complete in 38 days. Damn. Oh. But based on the research from the Central Hospital, I thought we had 2 months. No. He could have rigged the results. We were bound to get as a bluff. Only he and his vestige could interpret that correspondence at the time. So if we assume that they discussed the true schedule, then Tomoe Shigaraki will be a complete vessel in 3 days' time. Assemble everyone, my nigga. Assemble everybody. Cause bro, I'm telling you, if he gets his hands on him, for real, something bad's gonna happen, dog. A direct request from All Might? Yes. But this sort of dispatch can't happen in a day. Even in the best of times, an international deployment effort takes a staggering amount of procedure and paperwork. The strength of our heroes is directly tied to domestic power. When they go abroad, a nation is less able to deter attacks, and the balance crumbles. Any large-scale deployment tends to encourage the major crime syndicates to stir up trouble. But this time it's worse than ever. Countries all over the world are in turmoil, almost as if those syndicates are working together. I wonder. According to Interpol, the man known as All for One has underworld connections in a number of countries. Every country, come on, man. Even so, we cannot disregard this earnest plea from Endeavor, Hawks, and most notably All Might. Horikoshi, what is that? Bro, you drew an Egyptian nigga and he is literally sideways like he is a fucking hieroglyphic. What are we talking about? He is 2D. What the fuck? My nation's hero, Salam, is quickly losing patience. He has taken to muttering, "I will flatten that All for One." Same goes for our hero, Big Red Dot. He questions why aiding a friend must involve so much red tape. On that note, ours already left. She couldn't sit around any longer. She skipped out on everything and just flew off. America! America! Fuck yeah! America! Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh my God. Bussin'. My master's in the pickle. Why would I think twice? Bro. Hey, no skin off our back, Star. The mission's guaranteed to get the green light anyway, sooner or later. Besides, the request came from All Might himself. My master's in the pickle. Why would I think twice? Who are you? Oh, look at her arms. Is she bussin'? Damn. What's your power? You standing on jets, stealth fighter jets. It's normal. Oh, stars and stripes. I'm sorry, I can't hold it no more, guys. I gotta go. You know, give me a new drink. Fuck. Yeah. They were talking about foreign heroes coming. But we're talking about that. That's crazy. I didn't expect them to pop up now. Why didn't I expect them to pop up now? If anytime it has to happen, it has to happen now. In America? America. Yes. Let's go. 329. Bro, she looks like a badass. I'm not gonna lie, she looks like a badass. And she got that hair going, kind of like how All Might had, but it's even more, bro. And the cape flapping the stripes. I want to see the color scheme. I'm imagining red, white, blue under, you know what I'm saying, dark blue pants, that nice blue, and then she got the stars on the collar. Don't think we didn't see the stars on the collar. In the nick of time, a big time maverick from the West. Chapter 329, My Hero Academia. Let's go. All right, I'm off of it. No. Bro, this nigga. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, for what? Oh, for what? Just I love this nigga, man. The crucial moment is nigh, and this nigga is sitting on his throne, still hooked up to machines, and the Nomus is out here like black sperm. What's happening right now? Too much hype. Why is it that on the chapter that I decide I have to cut off the reaction? Oh, maybe we'll keep on going. No, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. It's just page 2. Come on, man. The crucial moment is nigh. Badass. The escaped convicts and their antics have provided the perfect distraction for keeping the short-staffed police and heroes from devoting their full attention to us. We have played a game of hide-and-seek on this small island nation, and we have won. We could have also won by just leaving the country. You misread my intent. Winning this little match was the short-term objective, and obtaining one for all is the mid-game goal. Let's see. Not the final one. I've planned ahead for a long life. It's crazy, even if he dies, he is banking on the fact that his vestige is gonna take over Shigaraki. Smile. Insane. Not the final one. I've planned ahead for a long life. And within those plans, this very moment presents me with both the greatest obstacle and the ultimate opportunity. I have heaps of friends all around the globe. All may have eradicated organized crime here in Japan, but other nations are a different story. Once those friends of mine start stirring up trouble, each country will have to weigh its own priorities against the needs of others. Okay, so what's the obstacle and the opportunity? Star and strike. Bro, the strongest woman around. The Statue of Liberty. America! And the hero who reigns supreme in the land of the free, the home of heroes. The home of heroes. Is that just propaganda? All Might was heavily inspired by America. Obviously. Oh, come on, man. This is crazy. The home of the hero. She shrugs off cheap tricks and petty tactics. She does what she wants to do. That's simple. So this is a gamble. She will prove far more than a mere nuisance. But should I manage to steal her quirk, the rest of this war will be just a formality. Oh. She doesn't have one for all. But what could she have that is so powerful that he's like, yeah, I could basically do the same thing as if I was taking it one for all. Unlike young Toya and the others, you've devoted yourself to guarding me. But it is nearly time for you to take action as well, Iguchi. In the days to come, you, Spinner, will support Tomura Shigaraki in his crusade and do justice to your name as the one who spins this tale. You are a veritable nobody. Bro, the way he be talking, dog. And he's literally giving this nigga purpose. Oh, God. Dude, Eric, stay with me now. Stay with me now. He said you were a nobody, but you'll live up to your name as the one who spins this tale. Bro, he is hyping him up for no reason. He could give a damn about him. But it's just so good. He probably can't even help himself but hype these niggas up to fight for him and for Shigaraki. Just so and if he dies in the process, Doesn't matter. As a heteromorph, you have led a difficult life. You hear the rumblings already, don't you? So many out there sympathize with your cause from the shadows. Paranormal liberation. Spinner, our voice. All ordeals heretofore have led to the coming. Paranormal liberation. Redestro was inherently beholden to the old way of things. But behold, the cinders of liberation yearn to burn bright. The freaks are here. You would be pretty nice looking, girl, if you had a mouth and a nose. Oh well, it's alright. We accept this. It's okay. We of the Vanguard Action Support Regiment were assigned to fight under Spinner, given who we are. The great skeptic outlasted his peers and now tells us the liberation is at hand. We are to eliminate what resistance remains and realize this revolution. Yes, muster the warriors. Bring forth the men in the way that's simplest for you lot. The League may rub me the wrong way, but their influence certainly has its uses. Tragedy of Himiko Toga plays out to this day. Redestro himself saw the light and hope they represent. What you doing, Toga? It makes no difference whether or not the League of Villains are true liberators destined to accept the mission and burden. Hold them sacred. We shall endow them with divinity. Let me say that one more time. It makes no difference whether or not the League of Villains are true liberators destined to accept this mission and burden. Hold them sacred. Look how the color changes. We shall endow them with divinity. Once Tomura Shigaraki has destroyed all, we shall sow the seeds of the future. White hair, black cape. She'll be entering our airspace soon. Oh, she's a good unit. After meeting up, let's start planning right away. It's seriously reassuring to have Star on our side. But are they gonna throw the book at her? You know, after all this? Her nature may prove our salvation. For quite some time now, I've wanted to chat with her about that treasured vintage denim from the gold rush. Sakuchi, here. Endeavor Hawks, you listening? A report just came in just now, along her flight path, 50 kilometers ahead of the landing point. It's him. He's shown himself. What? Oh, this nigga's Jesus. He's got the hole in his hand. Bro, he's coming to meet her. Such a warm welcome before I've even arrived. You're that free to do as you please, mister. Are you the villain they call Offer One? No, he's not. But he's here. Offer One. I've planned for a long life. He can't win, right? I know y'all love to disrespect America, okay? But, dog, she can't lose after that much hype, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you set a chapter, and then what does he do? Oh, forget. Hype! 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 Bro, this is crazy. Good question. What exactly am I? The only reason why I will never like Shigaraki is because he doesn't know nothing. He wants nothing. Things happen to him, and yes, he's taking back control, but have you really? If you just destroy everything, will that help you? Will that ease what bothers you? No, it won't. For a moment, and you've already felt that. So to want to just destroy everything, it's like I don't really. That's why I always think it's just like I just keep going back to that where Deku was like, I feel like he needs to be saved too, and yeah, he's looking big right now. All for One's pumping him up. But I'm telling you, dog, that other shoe's gonna drop. And when he turns on him, there's gonna be nothing he can do about it. And you see how All for One talks to people. What's he gonna say to him then? And it's all probably, part of it is just to, get at All Might even more, and Deku also, because he said, now it's your turn. I'm gonna fuck with you, and you gonna have to deal with me. Bruh. But dog, Star can't lose this. I don't even know what her quirk is. But if All for One comes out and says, this is the strongest woman around, if I manage to obtain her quirk, the rest of this war will be just a formality. Well, it looks like we're not reading 5 chapters now, are we? Good bitch. I love it though. Man. I'm hungry. I want to go get something to eat, man. Okay. Bro, I may have to wait, dog. I may have to wait. I may get too hyped. No, I gotta go. Gotta go now. I'm here now. No, Star. That's Tomura Shigaraki. We should expect an EMP attack. All units switch to shock shield mode and disengage autopilot. Roger that, Bravo leader. Me and myself. And I am in chapter 330. My hero, let's go. Well, what's our play? Offense or evasion? Do you even need to ask? We smashed. That's America. That's America. When Great Britain put their foot on our neck, what do? Right through the middle. Oh, she got 13 stars on the collar. Loud and clear, Star. Let's hope at least one of us makes a safe landing. Battle formation. There's a villain to take down. Can she not fly? I would hope she could. I'll make sure your remains make it back to your loved ones. It's not gonna be that. It's a strange state I find myself in. I can truthfully declare that I am Tomura Shigaraki, but at the same time, there is no doubt that I am also me. Radio waves plus air cannon plus heavy payload. Wow. I felt like this ever since I reawakened. You're also all for one, and I'm telling you that nigga's coming for you. Evade. Whoa. Well, USA, who will be the first to tag the other? Did she move all of them out of the way? Air. Air. Stars and Stripes quirk. As of now, the air does not exist 100 meters ahead of me. New order. No, they fucked up, dog. They should have put one more star right in the middle. They put 12. Should have done 13. So now the air does not exist 100 meters ahead of me. New order. After touching a target, she can call out the target's name and assign a new rule to it. How about you die with this? A brutal quirk. I want it. Well, a guy who came all this way to meet me probably wouldn't drop that easily. Let's laser cannons. Good Lord. Wait, hold up. That got him good. That got him. Good shot, me. Like hell that was. You wedge, I shot first. Don't get cocky just yet. Reflect plus scatter. The laser is holdable. Oh. What? This is word soul magic. Bro. New order. She can just assign rules over reality. The laser is holdable. His body is healing. No wonder Japan lost to this guy. Bro, he had a fucking hole in his chest and it just comes right back. The vacuum she created is gone. Does new order have a limitation of some sort? This is my chance. Twinge. Using monstrous strength for midair mobility. And playing right into my hands. Years ago, a Japanese student studying abroad saved me. My family and I were on our way to Santa Monica Pier when it happened. A burglar on the run attacked us in our car. At least let my little sister live, I cried. I was ready to face death. But then, Shigaraki, I can only set new rules for up to 2 different targets at once. One of the 2 is always myself. I can't quite conjure up super strength on All Might's level, but I'm not too shabby. He was there. I'll never forget the sight of those 2 hair tufts as he was my role model from that day onward. As a show of my own even greater dedication to peace, I went for her. She looked totally different. 8 tufts. There's no escaping him. That cursed All Might. He's called the symbol of peace after all. Anyway, I've touched you and said your name, so now, if Tomura Shigaraki moves at all, his heart will stop. She fell for it. There were signs from the moment I awakened. You will be mine, little brother. The boundary was always hazy. As originally planned, you were meant to become me entirely after 2 months recuperation. But what a firecracker you are, Tony. You will be mine. Why is he like this all the time? Your sheer hatred, your drive for destruction, and the doctor, I had our expectations, and you rose up to blow them away. Percentage-wise, I'd say 97, perhaps 98. We will become one soon enough. No longer all for one, nor Tomura Shigaraki. We now meld into a new person altogether. It didn't work. Is he not Tomura Shigaraki? Not in favor, are you? Well, I sure am. Do you detest me? My God! Why is he like this? In terms of just straight villainy, all for one, just he does this. Not in favor, are you? Well, I sure am. Do you detest me? Let that rage flow. Your hatred delivers us to our glorious future. And the hair's going crazy. The energy, dog. It began in that house with a grain of hate that grew and built upon itself. Okay, I cutting it off there. It's over. It's over. It's over. Alright. It's over. Damn, son. Oh. Oh. People. When I say that this is why My Hero Academia has so much potential, I'm not joking. I'm not lying to you, man. Because they built up the story so long and had you believe it's just gonna be this basic, kid gloves, soft little boy who keeps his ideals, stays the same, nothing ever changes, right? But the villains is going too hard for that to be the case. They're going too hard for that to be the case. Shigaraki, bro, I swear to God, man, if I had a fucking YouTube channel earlier, I would have called this for years and years in the past. And I said that Shigaraki wasn't gonna be that man. Something could still change. Something could still change. But all for one does not stop, bro. He does not quit. He said it's your turn for a reason. You saw when he got out of the prison, he was standing there like Jesus Christ himself. And the way he talks to Spinner, you're going to spin this tale and live up to your name. And bro, when he's talking about Tora, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Star. Yeah, he likes that. Her arms is big as shit, dog. But it's all looking good. And bro, her quirk, New Order. Bro, that shit is crazy. That's like a pseudo all for one. But it's not even like that. She can affect the space around her. Bro, she said she can affect two objects at the same time. One normally being herself. And then she said, take the air out of 100 meters ahead of me. Boom. It was gone. Obviously, Shigaraki survives that because he is built different. Literally built different at this point, okay? He's hit with the lasers, all that. He's rejuvenating this shit. Big hole in his chest. It's like, what's the levels and degrees of the power he has? Like, honestly. And now, he was like, yes. She fell for it. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But I literally said it earlier. He said, I've had a feeling since I've reawakened that there's Tomoe Shigaraki and then there's me. And I was like, what the hell? I moved on. I shouldn't have moved on. I knew there was a reason. Because that's all for one. Damn. But bro, I swear to God, I wish I had a YouTube channel because I would have called this so long ago. It's crazy. But, hey, we do what we can and we're here now. So I'm definitely going to be bringing y'all more and more My Hero Academia manga live reactions. This has been chapters 325 through 330. Dude. Oh yeah, I'm still 9 chapters behind, so I'm gonna bring y'all the goods. Best believe that, but bro. All the stuff that we got, Deku wrapping things up, Class 1A. Shout out to Principal Nezu, because none of this would have been possible without him actually listening to reason. Because he's the principal, he could have shut all that shit down, but he let it happen because he honestly sees the forest from the trees in terms of compassion and kindness and all that. But, and Deku, like, I get it. I get why you were struggling and wanting to stay on your own so hard, because honestly, that's not a fight they should be involved in. And it's putting them in hella danger. You know that better than anyone. You saw what happened to Gran Torino. You saw what has been happening to everybody. Now, Bakugo, honestly, shouldn't be around. He got lucky. All right, let's be real. How are they supposed to fight this nigga? And then there's All For One. But no, wait, mind you, there's probably 2 All For Ones now. And he's more powerful. I planned for a long life. Yeah. God, I love it so much. Love it so much. Well, I could be sitting here talking about this all day, but obviously we're like over an hour and a half deep. So yeah, like I was saying, man, it was chapters 325 through 330. Damn. That's how good the chapters were, dog. It took me that long. But let me know what you thought about these chapters. What do you think we're going to going forward? Do you think Star's going to win? Do you think that Shigaraki's going to hold on to himself? Or are they actually about to turn into a new person? It might be kind of a new person, but for the most part, it's going to be All For One. And you know that. But that's crazy. It's crazy. America. Damn. You got to love America, boy. Coming to save the damn day. Such a OD. OD pow. But obviously, if she can't say what she intends in terms of her power, it can be nullified. But we don't know that. We don't know that. Maybe she doesn't actually have to say it like that. Maybe it's just harder to do it without saying, but it seems like she has to say it for it to work. She said the laser is holdable. She fucking put that shit in the ball. like that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm done. Been your boy T-Rav, and I'm out.